Hello, thank you for joining. This is the DeAnna Troupe Show. I am DeAnna Troupe, and in today's video, I am going to be discussing why you should keep a copy of your client's work. Um, so, if you're a service provider, sometimes you'll be responsible for keeping files of your client's work. You may be wondering what to do with the file after the assignment is over. In this video, I will explain why you should keep a copy of your client files, where to keep these backup files, and how long you should keep them. Now, if you like this type of content, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's dive right into today's content. Now, doing this has saved me tons of time in my uh, tenure as a service provider providing writing and editing services for clients. So for one of my clients, I was, doing work on her particular project. I went to where we kept all the files and where we kept the files online. And the particular project that I was working on was gone. It was nowhere in our online storage place. So, yeah, I was just a little bit freaked out at first. But after my initial panic went away, I did remember that I had a copy saved. You see, anytime I'm working on something, I always save it in two places. I save it in Google Docs and I save it on my computer. Actually, I save it in three places. I save it in Google Docs, I save it on my computer's hard drive, and I save it on my external hard drive. Yeah, you might call me a little anal retentive, but it paid off. Because of that, since I had the work saved, the fact that it was not where I expected it to be did not really pose that big of a problem because all I had to do was just go to where I had it saved at and continue basically where I left off. So um, that kind of brings me to the next part, which is uh, why you should keep a copy of your client file. For starters, um, as I mentioned earlier in my example, something could happen to the file. Uh, that something could happen to their computer. Uh, it could, like the hard drive could crash, um, and that could cause the files that they have to be destroyed, or um, you may turn it in and think you're done, and then they go, oh well, I really didn't like this and I didn't like that, and you wind up needing to make revisions. So that's another reason why, even if you've submitted the file, you should still keep a copy of the file for those reasons. So now that we've talked about why you should keep these files, let's explore where to keep the files. The best places to keep these files is on your computer's hard drive, on an external hard drive or flash drive, and somewhere on the cloud. So I know it seems a bit much, but if you do these few steps at the beginning, it'll save you some heartache later on down the line. So now the next question you may be asking is like, well, DeAnna, I have a lot of clients. That's going to be a lot of files. Um, how long should I keep these files on my computer so that they don't start cluttering things up? So now this is not, quote unquote gospel or science or what have you. This is just my best practices. I would keep the files as long as this person is an active client, and then for up to a year thereafter. Now, you don't have to keep it that long. You can do a shorter time frame. I just say a year, just, again, in case something happens. You want to um, make sure that you have your clients back so that, like I said, anything can happen with files. And you just want to, especially if it's a product that you've created for a client, You don't want to run into a situation where your client can't serve their customers. So um, just, that's why I say just keep it, for at least a year um, after the client decides to no longer be an active client, just to cover your back and their back. So that's all for today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you like content like this, please again remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment. How do you keep up with your clients' files, or how long do you keep your files for your clients? Leave the link in the comments. Leave the comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you think. So that is all for today's video, and remember, live while you hustle. Until next video, see you later.